What's up with the squad? Back with another video. I seen the title was going down. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for me, please. Y'all see it in the title. It says here, of course, this is, coming from, honestly, this is the only video that I seen that I got, tagged in. But it says Jasmine Crockett just announced that when Democrats win the House, they will investigate Donald Trump, his corruption. So they say. That is literally posted on Democratic Wins. Let's check it out.
If the Democrats take over after the midterms next year, the House and or Senate, do you think they're going to push for investigations into Trump's family and the whole crypto acquisitions that he is getting?
Well, Alex, I'm glad you asked.
Here we go.
Listen, so long as we end up taking the House, which I fully anticipate that we will do, and we are going to work hard to obviously help our Senate colleagues as well, then as someone who serves on the Oversight Committee and hopes to lead the Oversight Committee, I can guarantee you that we will do what we are supposed to do as constitutionally sworn members of the House, which means that we will conduct oversight. That means that we will investigate. We will look at whether or not this president himself has violated the emoluments clause as it relates to, say, such things as getting a $400 million plane from the Qataris. We also will make sure that we're looking into all these business deals that they have going on. I mean, think about it this way, Alex. They were going after Hunter because he sat on a board. Think about how much.
It was more on Hunter. I'm not even gonna lie. It was way more on Hunter. Not to mention the stuff that was found in the White House. Not to mention I'm telling y'all, bro.
Money they are raking in, whether we're talking about the next golf resort that they're setting up in Qatar, or whether we're talking about them leveling Gaza, as they've talked about how it would be great beachfront property, whether we're talking about this crypto scam, the scam that people didn't even want to walk into and show their faces. Let me tell you, there is no shortage of things for us to dig into and determine whether or not there have been not only violations of the law, but definitely violations of our Constitution as a whole.
Did you make a little news here? Didn't you say you hope to lead that committee?
I absolutely do. Unfortunately, we are going to lay our dear colleague, Jerry Conley, to rest here on Tuesday. And there will have to be an election to determine who is going to lead the Oversight Committee. And ultimately, I am hoping and praying that my colleagues see that I can provide what we need as a team to make sure that we can move forward and instill some confidence in the American people by knowing that they have a real fighter who will not back down, even in the face of all the threats that I will have waged at me, because Lord knows I get death threats every single day.
Like, she acting like she don't. Come on now, she act like she the only single one. I'm literally a YouTuber. What like 500? I don't even know how many. 500 over 500,000 subscribers, and I do too as well. I have people talking crazy to me. This, that, and the other. Stop playing a victim card. Horrible person, disrespectful person, ghetto person. Like, just how she came on the news anyways, just how she acted.
Every single day. But at the end of the day, I truly believe that God will never leave my side. And so I will fight fearlessly and ferociously for the American people.
But she hasn't. I still to this day don't know what Jasmine Crockett has done for anybody. What, TX30? Hasn't done anything. My question is, what makes Jasmine Crockett think that Democrats is gonna win the House? Like, I'm literally, for the people that's always negative in my comments and like Jasmine Crockett, like Kamala Harris, like, please explain to me. Put it in my comments, please. I'm asking y'all, please. What makes Jasmine Crockett think that that's gonna happen? Then on top of that, even I'm gonna go further. Please let me know what Jasmine Crockett has done. I'm telling y'all. This is a post from Sheldon Daniels. If y'all don't know what Sheldon Daniels is, honestly, an individual that will be taking Jasmine Crockett's spot. Literally says here, this is the post from Jasmine Crockett first. I'm going to read that first. Says, the fact that I live rent-free anywhere is truly a feature in Trump's economy. But MAGA world has a multi-million-dollar estate set up for me in their minds. With that, one of the things that I have enjoyed the most was the Kendrick Let me read that again. This is about the Kendrick Lamar video. With that, one of the things they have enjoyed the most was the Kendrick Lamar video we did. While I don't think any dance video will top it, I'm living for their outrage over dances while their cult leader tears the country and world apart. So my question is, what dance trend will truly make their heads explode? I'm not going to say the next thing, but you got to watch what you say on here. But said, it's cute that Jasmine, he added, Jasmine Crockett, thinks dancing is a substitute for leadership. Just, again, what makes her think that she's about to lead? What makes her think the Democrats about to win the House? Like, it's so many questions that I have. Says, meanwhile, TX30 is struggling with rising costs, failing schools, and rising crime. Things she refused to fix. Y'all just heard me. What has Jasmine Crockett done? Literally. If another individual got to talk about these things, like calling you out on real stuff, though. She's more worried about going viral than serving her district. For the people that's saying, oh, she's not worried about going viral, she literally just said in this, while I don't think any dance video will top it. Not taking her serious, I'm telling y'all. Says that's why voters are done with her, which there has been, if you look, there has been a lot of people that like Jasmine Crockett and no longer like her. Just to the simple fact of how she's acting, what she's choosing to do, and she has done nothing for TX30. Says Sheldon Daniels in 2026, America First. This is the video. If y'all don't know what the video obviously that Jasmine Crockett is talking about, Sheldon Daniels or myself, this is the video right here. Do have to take out, the curse words this dude is saying, but check it out.
What other ethnic group got their elected officials doing stuff like this, bro? Crazy.
I'm telling y'all, I literally showed my girl this and she was confused. I'm not even gonna lie.
And
she was like, ain't this, that's the congresswoman doing that? I was like, yes, bro. Yes.
Crazy. A lot of y'all probably are clapping your hands, applauding this, like championing this right here. This is crazy, bro. She's doing the chick that's drunk at the club face. That's what is she doing here? This is the ratchet tongue. She's doing the ratchet tongue, bro. The ratchet tongue, man. Y'all don't remember when Cardi B was doing that on Vine all the time? Yes, the ratchet tongue. Folks, we gotta do better, man. Like, this was something that kids would do. Like, her children. You feel me? Like, why are you guys up doing this type of stuff and you guys are supposed to be elected? She's supposed to be an elected official. Like an elected person, right? Or a person that works in the government. Shouldn't she be working with more maturity? Like,
But she's not. That's the thing. This TikTok is CWIK TV 2. If y'all want to check this out, it's CWIK TV 2. If y'all want to go check that out. But I'm telling y'all, it's absolutely insane. Not even gonna lie. Says, this is crazy, bro. She's doing the chick that is drunk at the club face. Says, when you have a mature mind and you're a leader, you're not even thinking about doing nothing like this. I'm telling y'all. Let me tell y'all something. Jasmine Crockett is no leader. I don't know why people think, that she is. For her to say that on MSNBC. She's no leader. I feel like even her colleagues don't take her serious. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, what is his name? I forgot his name. He's not important. Hakeem Jeffries. I'm pretty sure Hakeem Jeffries actually pulled her into his office and said basically that you need to calm down. You're doing too much. This from Terrence K. Williams. Jasmine Crockett needs to apologize to her hardworking parents for wasting their money on her fancy private school education. They sacrificed to give her a lavish life and top-tier schooling, only for her to act ghetto and embarrass herself in Congress, which is very true. Big shout out to Terrence K. Williams. So this right here, y'all, is what I'm talking about. If y'all haven't seen this video, please check it out. It is on Ian Miles Cheong. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. At Still Gray. Y'all can find this video.
First of all, it's good to see you in the new year. No one could have told me that when I went down to Austin, now it looks like a little bit over a year ago, that I would be running for Congress. It's just not what my plan was. But what I've always decided.
Y'all hear how she talking right now? Check this out.
And let me just be real. And we weren't going to sit for this. We wouldn't, But when she called me and said, I think it's time for me to retire, and you're the one that I believe should take my seat, I really was kind of caught off guard. I didn't anticipate that. If anyone knows anything about the Congresswoman, they know. We showed up, and if he had some sense, then maybe we would have been about that life. But y'all know he ain't got no sense. So please give some love. This took a little bit of coordinating to do, for sure. We got some cool shirts. the congressional.
Y'all can definitely just tell the difference. Y'all can definitely tell the difference on, and I'm not even gonna lie. Y'all can tell the difference on like how she carries herself, within her hair, within the way she's dressed. If y'all look at, these older videos on how she was talking, and then it's more so, okay, social media is here and I acted this way, ever since, she done went off, or she said, and it went viral that this congresswoman did this, and she kept that, I'm about to just continue to act ghetto. I'm telling y'all, bro, it's not a good look. I'm not even gonna lie. It's not a good look. And there's one thing, like, I'm gonna tell y'all, it's one thing about being, respectful and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not perfect by all means. I'm not perfect. I'm not gonna talk like I am. A lot of people always comment and tell me that you should change this and you should do this and do that. I'm myself, bro. At the end of the day, I'm myself. That's how I look at it. If you don't like how I am as a person, you don't like the way I speak, you don't like the way that I carry myself, you don't like how I dress, I'm gonna tell y'all one thing about it. It's the most simplest thing you can possibly do, bro. Don't watch the video. I'm talking about, it's the most simplest thing you can possibly do. It's just not to watch the video. It's easy. Just don't click on it. But the point is, is that she changed. She changed, and she's making herself look horrible. She's making herself look bad. And that's what it is. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna be real with y'all. When it comes to this stuff, and I say it all the time. I honestly, it's almost like a slap in the face. It's almost like a slap in the face for her to act like this and then turn around and act like that. They said she was in private schools, had great parents, lived in great homes, had top of the line schooling, and then for her to turn around and be so violent and be so ghetto, and had this. When I first seen Jasmine Crockett, I for real thought that she was like, I thought she, came out the ghetto and lived in, like, I'm dead serious. Like, I didn't know anything about it. But then when I seen these different videos and see how she was, it threw me off. It completely threw me off. I'm not even gonna lie. Completely threw me off. It's not like that. This has always been Jasmine Crockett. It hasn't. All you gotta do is look at the older videos. I'm telling y'all, insane. Then speaking of, these private schools, where she came from, this, that, and other. Check out the receipts that Officer Tatum had. All
right, let's go to Jasmine Crockett real quick, who's a complete mindless woman. One thing you can't be is ghetto and mindless. If you're gonna be ghetto, you got to be smart. And this is specifically, because I'm gonna go through this before we play the clip. This is specifically to Jeremy that sent me a inbox, and I'm talking about you. You gave all that rant and riffing and raving. She's smart. She went to a university. She got her own law firm. She got her own law firm. Let's talk about some numbers. Let's talk about some financial disclosures. Now, her law firm, Crockett Law Firm PLLC, filed $26,000 of earnings and $14,000 of earnings the year before. What kind of law firm are you running that you made $26,000? For those of you who know anything about lawyers, and family law is probably the worst, and I don't know what law she's practicing, but I don't even want to tell you how much I paid. I paid almost $100,000. I'm still mad. In a custody case that I had, where it was no dispute other than money. Some people go all out for money. They want money. Almost $100,000. That's just me. And I don't know how much she paid. So that's two people that paid well over $100,000. Ma'am, you don't have two clients that you represent in anything? $26,000 is I don't know what to call that. It's probably laundering a little bit of money through that thing. She definitely ain't got a real practice that's bringing in any real business. But the real question is, before I play this video, is that where did she get her money from? I want to put this in context before y'all hear this fool talk about Elon Musk and crooked stuff and all that. How did you make your money for real, Miss Crockett? Because last time I checked, your salary is $174,000 as a House of Representative, which is the standard salary. She's estimated. It's estimated her net worth is $9 million for real estate and stock investments. And what is her stock investment portfolio? Because we got the financial disclosure right here. What is her investments in? An energy company, MGM Resort, and Moderna. How did she somehow become so successful in this? Somebody say insider trading.
I'm telling y'all, when it comes down to it with all of this stuff, and she talk about we're going to investigate Trump's corrupt. Let me tell y'all something. Jasmine Crockett is saying this and doing this all because she didn't got caught up, as well as other Democrats didn't got caught up. And the main two that's getting caught up real bad right now is herself, you know, Jasmine Crockett and Letitia James. From what I'm seeing, it's definitely others, but what I see a lot of is Jasmine Crockett and Letitia James. And she's sitting there talking about the corruption of Trump and Elon and this person, that person. Jasmine Crockett literally has. Look at this post. I'm gonna just play this post for y'all.
Everybody knows who Jasmine Crockett is right about now. And, well, let's just say she's got the attention of Doge after all the crap she's been talking about Elon. Elon posted on X the other day, "Well, Jasmine, I see that you make $174,000 a year, but in the 18 months that you've been in the House of Representatives, you have purchased a $5 million house in Texas. You have a $2.5 million lake house and another house you bought for $1.5 million. So, Elon and the United States government, along with so many more citizens, would love to know, Jasmine, how did you buy all that?"
That's all I got to show for y'all. That's all I got to show for y'all. But she can go on MSNBC. She can go here. She can go there. She can say this. She can say that. I mean, come on now. I'm just being real. When it comes down to it, at the end of the day, Jasmine Crockett, as well as others, know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. She gives this act. What do they call her? The social media politician. That's literally Jasmine Crockett. When I first heard, I was like, yeah, that's her. That's Jasmine Crockett all day. I'm telling you. And on top of that, she sit there and say this, say that about this person, that person. She can't stand Trump. She can't stand Elon. I always got something to say with them. But what are you doing, Jasmine? Tomorrow you supposed to be making $174,000. Man, she got 3 homes, well worth over $2 million a piece. I don't know. Y'all let me know y'all comments, thoughts. Definitely appreciate y'all. Much love to everybody. Next video definitely a banger, so y'all better stay tuned. Catch y'all next one.